Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed. Inside, almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
First baseman,
timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That clips the corner. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. To second, but way too late, safe there. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Mookie Betts. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And, Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. Takes strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one ripped but foul. Still only one out here in the inning.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. 3-2 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
No one can get there. It falls in. Here comes Freddie around third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on a 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back here at Chase Field. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's Ketel Marte. Hey! That misses.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And the ball evens the count. Fastball is outside. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. And let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
This is Corbin Carroll, and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, call under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 3rd, shortstop Geraldo.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
This to third. And that'll do it. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. A little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious where adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One up, one down.
Batting 8th, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Hey!
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Right there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 9th, left fielder.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Alex Call.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
To third, Muncy. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This one in the air. Rojas. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses,
Ball one.
and it's 1-0.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Nasty pitch right there. That's strike one. High fly ball out to center field. Pages in and to his right, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Line drive, base hit down the line. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Here comes Pages around third. Not in time. He's safe. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Betts. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball one.
Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
2.
get the call. And a count 2-1. Foul ball. And they'll do it again. Runner at second, nobody out. And
Inside
Mookie
ball.
takes. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. 9th pitch of the at bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. And it
I'm out.
hops over the wall
That
for an
hopped over.
automatic double.
Two bases.
As a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So man aboard. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-0.
Ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Muncy getting to start at the hot corner. He made his major league debut back in 2017, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2012. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one almost got him. In the air to left center. Pajes moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, center fielder
Jorge Barrosa now at the plate.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Comes up empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Tommy Troy. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Brandon Garcia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Yeah! Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That keeps the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first, Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Hey!
Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside low. Now 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. In the air, right field, Carroll on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Marte. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 7-0. Back here in the desert, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
The D-backs hitless so far in the game. Now
ball, that pitch is up.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough
ball,
pitches.
That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Thompson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate. You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Oh, that pitch is
Next
out.
offering is outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 67 getting loose as well. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Just
outside,
misses with that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
2 down, bases empty. Will Smith will hit next.
Ball, that's inside.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. Ripped on a line to center. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next is the designated hitter, Hayden Smith. First time up was a pop out. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one way inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball, that's out.
That's one misses. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball in.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Man at first, one away. Stays alive. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Vargas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Smith off of first with 2 away. And a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Backed off the plate that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. That is the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Jonathan Loaisiga comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard, Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. And a foul ball. Loaisiga, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Man at second. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call now at the plate.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
That's ball 2.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Hey!
Clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to first, 2 away.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Catcher challenge, will take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 1-1 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. High fly ball, right field. Carroll moving back for this one. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 9-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1.
You know, these D-backs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Marte batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Line drive into the outfield for a hit, and the no-no is over. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the best players in the game. Fastball for a strike at 95. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position, and he's taking away the double play opportunity.
That's just misses. Ball 3. 1 out and a runner at second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying and out of here. He leads the yard to right, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He last pitched 2 days ago. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, that's low.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Perdomo, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Ball, that's out. Hey! Nope, outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Leighton Trinan out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Edgardo Henriquez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Ball 1 there.
Ball, that's outside.
Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Inside.
Nope. That's inside.
Ball 3. And they're all
That's
loaded
ball
up.
4.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Up next for the Diamondbacks. First
It
baseman.
just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now a 9-2 ball game. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on.
One.
Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
On the ground, could be two. Here's Marte for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Jonathan Loaisiga won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kevin Ginkel will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. And that's a foul ball. One-two now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Barossa under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 9-2. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Action in the pen down there. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
That's in. Ball 2.
This one in the air right field.
That ball's
And
foul.
that is foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball
Fastball
3.
almost got him there. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Barosa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
Hey.
The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
For the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Tommy Troy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Troy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 7. It's 9-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max
Once he digs in, 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here is Alex Call. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 now. This one in the air right field. Carroll going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jack Dreyer. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So back to the top of the order. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Just off the inside edge. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah!
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that. Movement in the bullpen. Will Klein up and throwing. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one almost hit him.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. To second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Call has a beat on it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fought off foul. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 now. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Will Klein gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A little bit high. Ball 1.
Hey!
Runner at third. 2 away. Top of the zone for a called strike. This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 67. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. First pitch misses.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. Marte on to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pages.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one missed. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. on the outside corner. Got him looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's ball two.
The 2-1. Just missed. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Man at second.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
That's one misses, and it's 3-0. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Klein takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball one.
Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 9-3. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's outside. That's outside. Aye!
That one
Ball.
off the mark.
Down.
And the count is 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Now only one out remaining. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jonathan Hernandez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Troy
Inside,
in the box
ball
here lets that one go for a ball. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Out to short. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under this one. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.